Okay, well, I thought I'd try a new video series here where I break down some of Don's most famous licks rather than showing you a full break or full tune that Don did note for note. Some of those videos last 25, 45 minutes, and a lot of people don't want to sit through videos that long just to get an idea or a lick or two to play. So the first one I'm going to show you here is one of his most famous, and I've covered this in several other videos, but like I said, it was probably in the middle of a longer video. So this one's going to get its own video this time. So it goes like this. All right. So no doubt you've heard him do that a lot of times, and it's a great lick. And I'm going to explain to you basically what he's doing first chord-wise, so you'll have an idea of the theory behind what he's doing. Rather than just doing a bunch of random licks, you know what's happening here. So what he's doing is he's using a D shape or a F-shaped D, and he's going to walk down to this barred shaped D7. So it's based out of your barred D. All right. So how do we get from here to here? Well, what he's doing is he's using these passing chords. So D, C, B minor, B flat minor to a D7. Now in this particular lick, he's only hitting the third and first strings out of those chord positions. But like I said, I want you to understand, the positions that he's using to get there. So those are the basic chord shapes that he's using. D, C, B minor, B flat minor to your D7th. Now on that B flat minor, you could use a D sharp 7th there. Either one will work. Alright? Because basically what we're hitting are the third and first strings, and that's the same out of those chords. So, alright. So the lick itself is open G, 10th fret on the third string, the 11th fret on the third string, and then the 12th fret on the first. So it sounds like this. All right, so we're right in that F-shaped D chord right there. All right, and I'm single stringing that third string with the thumb and index down, up, down, up. So, all right, and hitting the first string with my middle coming up. All right, so then we're going to move down to the C chord. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to walk right into that C chord. We're going to hit the G string open, 8th fret on the third string, and then the 9th fret on the third string, and then 10th fret on the first. So we're right back into that C chord. It's the exact same thing we did in D. All right. Then we're going to go into that B minor. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're just changing the chord shape a little bit. So we've got a fret apart. That's that B minor. First and third strings. That's all we're playing here, though. So we're going to hit the G string open, 6th fret, and then the 7th fret, and then the 9th fret on the first string. So. Okay. It's really simple in theory, but it's kind of difficult to do. It's hard to pull off. So then we're going to pinch that same position. We're just going to move it back one, and that's that B flat minor. But we're going to pinch those on the third and first string, sorry, and then back to your D7th. So. And you can just practice that. All right, until you get it down smooth and do it fast. And once you have that lick down, you can transpose that to any key. All right. So that's one of Don's most famous licks, and I hope you can add that to your arsenal, and you'll really catch some attention when you add that in when they're not expecting it. So we'll see you on the next one.